Hi everyone, this is Ava and welcome back to my channel at Glow with Ava. If you are new in this channel, I cover everything you have to know about skincare, beauty tools, lifestyle, wellness, and all of that. So if you want to join the Glow Gang, then make sure to subscribe to my channel below and let's start with today's video. If you clicked on this video, it's probably because you want to know the difference between the NUFACE Trinity and the NUFACE Fix. I get questions about these two devices all the time ever since I started talking about them on my Instagram. And by the way, you should follow me on Instagram at glowwithava because I do a lot of tutorials and reviews there as well. Well, anyways, I'm going to talk about, the difference between these tools, how to use them, how to properly wash them, all of that kind of stuff today. So make sure to watch to the very end. All right, so first of all, I'm going to talk about the NUFACE Trinity and how I use it. I have done 2 videos on the NUFACE Trinity already, so you can also refer back to my previous videos for other review details as well, but I'm going to show you guys a few updates as well. So in one of my previous videos, I did a NUFACE routine where I showed you guys some alternatives you can use instead of the gel primer that it comes with, because the fact that you have to keep replacing and buying the gel primer over and over again and not being able to use the serums that you currently have seemed like kind of a waste for me. So I still hold true to that one, but I'm just going to emphasize this again. You can't just use any serum that is out there. The consistency, the viscosity, and everything has to be right for this microcurrent to actually work. And that is the reason why they have the gel primer, because it has been tested together so that when it's used together, it will really show the maximum efficacy. So if you have trouble finding the right serum that works for you with the NUFACE, and if you use other serums and you kind of feel that weird sensation with this zigging, then I would suggest you just stick with a gel primer because that is the safest and most efficient way out there. So I am actually currently out of the NUFACE primer, but I do have the 24K gold primer that is almost like 3 times the cost of the regular gel primer, so it really does come at a heavy price. It is $39 for just this, so definitely much more pricier, but it also comes with the fact that it is 24K gold, guys. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this and what I think about this. And on the other side, I'm actually going to use another alternative that I found that has been absolutely perfect, and it is this Serum Calming Day Ampule. This one is different from the gel primer because it does come with like a brush-like applicator that you just have to squeeze out and apply over your face. And you just have to unlock it and lock it by pressing it up and down. And before getting this, I've seen a lot of reviews online saying how difficult it was to, get the serum out. But honestly, I've never felt like that because you just have to squeeze it out and it comes out immediately. And it's a really nice applicator, actually. I like that it comes in a brush form so that I don't have to get my hands dirty, unlike the gel primer. And you just kind of easily apply this on this side of the face. On this other side, I'm going to use this Calming Day Ampule from Serum. And the reason I like ampules for this kind of thing is because the consistency and viscosity is much more thicker than your regular serums out there. And a lot of serums that I have tried to use instead of the gel primer like dries out immediately within like 10 seconds of using the NUFACE on it, but this one doesn't dry out at all, and it's very thick yet feels very hydrating. So I'm going to discuss the pros and cons of both of these as well. Well, actually, let's discuss the cons of this. Really no kind of, because I use this on a daily basis. Maybe it is slightly more expensive than the gel primer, I will say that. But if you're already using this in your routine, then why not use this? I'm already almost out of it because I've been using it a lot more while using my NUFACE as well, and it doesn't dry out. Right, so I'm just going to start going up this side first. And with this one, I will say, like it's 24K gold and supposed to really help brighten up your skin tone and everything. But honestly, like you don't see that big of an immediate difference with this. I think the morning after I use this, then I see a much more of a brighter complexion, evened out complexion after using that. But honestly, I'm not sure if it's like really worth the $39 price tag on it. I think the gel primer can do the same thing, and if you really want more of that like brightening complexion, then you can just use a gel primer and then use another brightening serum or brightening moisturizer on top of that for your daytime or nighttime routine. So that's my really 2 cents on it. But if you want something fancy for your NUFACE to use together, there really isn't that much of a downside for this other than the fact that it is a little bit more pricey. But I haven't seen any kind of irritations and from this, and the application process is also very luxurious and nice as well. Oh, I forgot to mention another downside of this is that when I use this during the daytime and then apply, you know, SPF or makeup over it, I have seen it pill for me, and that's because I just left it on. So usually in the morning when I use the gel primer and do the NUFACE, I usually kind of use micellar water or like a cotton pad like this and then just washed off a little bit, because you know when you're literally using a NUFACE and going in upwards motions like this, you are triggering the serum to like go up and down, which leads to more pilling than usual. So that's the only downside. If I use it at nighttime, I just kind of leave it on and then don't really bother with the pilling. But with this Seoris, I have never seen any kind of pilling either. All right, so after like 3 minutes of doing this side, I'm gonna move on to the other side, and the fact that the Seoris is still there and I can still use it on top is pretty incredible. A lot of serums out there, you can't do this because it has completely dried out and you're gonna sense that it really microcurrent going through and it's gonna feel uncomfortable. But with this one, not at all. That is why I love doing this. But usually, like if you're focusing on one side first, then I would usually just use the primer on one side, and then after you're done with the one side, then I will move on to the other side and reapply and then go in with that. And I usually try to use it for at least 5 minutes when I do use it, but you know, when I'm just watching like Netflix and stuff, it just kind of get carried away. And when you do feel like the serum is gone, then you can easily just apply it and then keep doing this for up to, you know, 30 minutes if you want to. And the thing is, after using this consistently for months, you'll really see a difference in, you know, how sculpted your face looks and your jawline and overall. The thing about Trinity is that it is a really good device to get the spa-like experience and getting that sculpted, lifted look. And it's also great for anti-aging for your entire face in general. All right, so then now because of these bigger balls, I don't know how to describe it, but this cannot target the really small fine lines that you have on your face. So that is when the NUFACE Fix comes in. So when you open it, the balls are much smaller, as you can see. So that is why you can kind of target the really smaller lines of your face. So if you struggle from smaller fine lines that are really hard to target, then that is why I would really recommend this one. So the same thing goes with this. You can either use the NUFACE gel primer. It also comes with the Fix serums. And the thing is, this texture of this is slightly less thicker than that of the gel primer. So it's great to use under your eye area if you're going to focus it there, because I feel like if you're going to use a gel primer on the eye, it might be a little too thick and it could cause some milia. So I haven't even like gone that far because I'm really prone to milia. Anything with a really thick consistency, I don't touch in my eye area. So with this one, I'm continuing to find some other alternatives to the Fix serum. I will keep you guys updated, but I have used like eye gels under it, and it has worked, but honestly it does dry out a little quicker than this Fix serum. So I'll keep you updated on that soon. But after applying a thick layer of this one in areas that you want to focus on, so that for me is around my eye area and my laugh lines. So all you have to do is you can charge it, but honestly, like this goes for a very long time. So turn this device on. It's a same kind of vibration that you feel with this Trinity as well. There's obviously a microcurrent going on. This is a really fun device to play with because you just kind of focus it like on areas like this, and you can definitely feel like it's like going into your muscles and working its way. And unlike the NUFACE Trinity, with this NUFACE Fix, you will see immediate instantaneous results after just using it for 3 minutes. So for every target area, you can use it for 3 minutes, and then this will automatically turn off. So 3 minutes for your eye area, 3 minutes for your laugh lines, just like that. So it's fun because I have another full tutorial on how to use this on my Instagram channel, so I can link that here as well. But overall, you just kind of go in like circular motions the point about this is that you shouldn't be doing like acupressure points. Like that's not really good to do. So you just kind of keep moving around in circular motions around the areas that you want to focus on. And then you just kind of go down to your laugh line, move it upwards, downwards like this. And this is great because it really helps to target specific points that you are concerned about, okay? As you can see, because of the microcurrent, your skin can get a little red, but it's totally fine. I didn't feel any kind of irritations or anything, and it's going to fade very, very soon. Especially if you have sensitive skin, you're going to see a little bit of redness afterwards, but give it like 5-10 minutes and it's going to fade away. Alright, so that was the full comparison about how exactly I use this. I fully love both of these devices because it targets areas that, you know, the other tool cannot. And one of my biggest concerns is fine lines around my eyes, which is why I love using this one. And then for more of a sculpted look, I like this one. But I think that if you want to have more of a starter kit into how the microcurrent device works, then I would recommend using the Trinity. I've gotten a lot of questions about whether you should get the Trinity or the Mini and all of that. I honestly feel like if you're going to invest the money, you want to have this device. It's not even that big. It's very travel friendly. You can use it wherever you want to. So if you want the full experience, I would recommend you get the Trinity. And then this is another device I'm obviously going to carry everywhere with me, and very easy because you just have to like kind of even do this while drinking your tea, watching Netflix and all of that. So highly recommend both of these. And if you do want to kind of invest in the NUFACE Fix, it's also a great Mother's Day gift. I'm actually going to gift one of these to my mom as well. Then I do have a 15% off coupon for you guys, Ava Fix. And I think it's only valid for the next month. So get on that while you can because they really don't go on sales that often. All right, the last thing I'm going to be discussing today is how exactly to clean your devices. So this is another question that I get all the time. And you know, I'm sure there are a lot of other ways you can maybe wash in water, but for me, I don't really feel comfortable just like, you know, putting this soaking in water. So what I do is I get like a reusable cotton pad like this. I got this on Amazon, so I'll link it for you guys as well. And I just use like a micellar water that I use on a daily basis. So this is the Sun and Park Beauty water. I kind of soak the cotton pad with the micellar water. And what I do is I just kind of like slowly clean the top. And then look at that, it is, voila, so clean. So I do the same for both devices. And you can obviously just like wash the cotton pad afterwards, and that's it. It's very simple, and it keeps the devices clean, hygienic, and all of that. Well, I hope you guys found this video helpful today, and once again, if you decide to shop, then make sure to shop with my code below to get that extra discount, and it will also help me support this channel further. So if you want to see more review videos like this and more cool beauty tools out there, make sure to subscribe to my channel below and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at glowwithava. All right, I'll see you guys next.